A long time ago, I made a video called Chikorita, the most unfortunate starter Pokemon. However, things have changed since the release of Legends ZA. Meganium got a new Mega Evolution and a move pool upgrade. I picked Chikorita in the game and it was a beast, and dare I say, the best starter of the three. Even in Pokemon Champions with its ability Mega Soul, it's far from the most unfortunate. This title has moved on to another grass starter that I love. As you can see in the thumbnail, it is none other than Serperior. Today, we will look at why Serperior gets the title of most unfortunate and how it got nearly forgotten. Let's do this. Since Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, guess how many times Serperior was accessible in the mainline game? Once. And it's in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC, where all other starters are available. Since Pokemon started releasing on the Switch, other starters have had at least one appearance outside of the Scarlet and Violet DLC, but not Serperior. And it's crazy that it's the only one. Also, if you look at the two other Unnovan starters, one got a Mega Evolution and the other got a Hisuian form. Serperior got nothing. It will likely be the grass starter in Legends Galar, where it could get a new form, I hope. But just the fact that you could take away the Scarlet and Violet DLC and make it inaccessible in the Switch games is crazy. At least it's featured in the new Pokemon Snap game, but that's it. Unlike Meganium before the Mega Evolution, Serperior is very strong, but only under one condition. That condition is it having its hidden ability Contrary. We'll come back to that later. In the Unova games, the chances of your beginning of the game starter having a hidden ability is 0. Only encounters in the Dream Radar, Entry Forest and Hidden Grottos lead to hidden abilities. So you have a Serperior without its prime factor. Is it still good? Not really. As you can see, Serperior's offensive stats are not great. It was designed that way with Contrary in mind. It's quite tanky and fast, but it really doesn't hit hard. And that's not what you usually want from your playthrough starter. Starters should usually be your hardest hitter. Serperior's low offensive stats alongside its very shallow move pool and single typing gives it more or less the same problem as Meganium in the Johto games. It's sadly too lackluster to be considered the ace of a Pokemon team. At least it has great stab moves with Giga Drain and Leaf Blade. I have to add on that in both Unnovan games, it only does very well against Marlin and Clay. It struggles against Chili, Burgh, Skyla, Bryson, Roxy, arguably Drayden Iris, and almost all of Aldo's team. Not as bad as Chikorita's struggle, but not great at all. As I said before, Serperior becomes really strong with Contrary, allowing it to gain a stage 2 special attack boost after using Leaf Storm, a 140 base power move. This allows it to snowball and sweep teams. Pair that with a Choice Scarf and it becomes a problem. However, that's usually the only viable strategy for this Pokemon. That makes it predictable. Furthermore, competitive is very mean to pure grass types and its 5 weaknesses don't help. Sure, it's a powerful strategy, but many other starters have their own busted strats and forms to go along with them. It's also extremely unfortunate that it's so reliant on its hidden ability. Anyway, Serperior is an amazing Pokemon design-wise. It could however use a new form or additional moves to just make it better. I'm praying we get an electric grass type regional form or Mega Evolution for it. That's it for me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!